who is importing cotton, is importing it on the basis of what he thinks is his most profitable way of doing it to make his denim exports competitive. In that market response of Shams, he is only importing 20% of his cotton from the United States. Now, are we, in order to accommodate the US by attempting to raise imports, going to compel Shams to say that no, you have to import more cotton from the United States? This, as I had pointed out in an earlier discussion, will be a return to command economics, because instead of letting him function according to market principles as a profit-seeking businessman, government is now ordering him to modify his market behavior in order to accommodate what they think is their macroeconomic relationship with the United States. So there is a conflict between the micro behavior of a businessman and the macro expectations of a government. So you have to basically take this into account.
বান্ডেল থাকলে প্রতি সেনমানিতে টাকা বাঁচবে। বিকাশ সেনমানি বান্ডেল কিনে জিতুন প্রতি লেনদেনে।
Now, what is bothersome, therefore, in this situation is that we thought we would get some advantage by writing a letter from the chief advisor and being the first to put it into the post box. But that may not have been that good an idea until we get a much clearer idea of the general direction of the policy of the US government, and then the outcome of negotiations with some of the bigger trading partners of the United States. For us to then rush in and predetermine our position may not be necessarily to our advantage. Now, here again, what is bothersome is that negotiations which are going on are not going to be conducted exclusively on the issue of import and export volumes. If you are using the USTR demand list, many other factors are involved in that negotiation. And the one element which is not on the USTR list, but which is actually invisibly applicable in all negotiations with the Trump government, which is highly transactional in all its relationships, is the political and strategic variables which may be introduced into the negotiations. Certainly, for the bigger partners, this will be a very relevant factor in terms of the concluding part of the negotiations and what type of tariff regime will prevail for them. That I have certain particular strategic interests. If you accommodate the US in those strategic interests, it will be of some benefit to you in your tariff negotiations. So this again is an unknown element in part of that negotiation. So we are not just engaging in a simple bilateral business arithmetic set of transactions, but with a set of high level of unknowns in the way in which the relationship is actually going to be transacted.
এই মুহূর্তে যেটা করা দরকার সেটা হচ্ছে প্রথমত তাদের সাথে আলাপ আলোচনা করা। এটা সবাই ধরে নিচ্ছে যে আলাপ আলোচনা করতে হবে। আলাপ আলোচনা করে কোথায় যাবে সেটা কিন্তু আমরা প্রথম পদক্ষেপ আমরা একটু ভুল করে ফেলেছি। কোথায় ভুল করেছি? আমাদের চিফ অ্যাডভাইজারের যে চিঠিটা গেছে ওই চিঠির মধ্যে প্রথমেই আমরা বলছি আমরা তাদের এই ট্রেড এজেন্ডা, ট্রাম্পের ট্রেড এজেন্ডা সমর্থন করি। ট্রেড এজেন্ডা কি? আমরা মাত্র চায়নার থেকে ফেরত আসলাম, ফেরত এসে বলছি আমরা চায়নার বিরুদ্ধে যে আমেরিকা যে কাজ করছে সেটা আমরা এখন সমর্থন করছি। আচ্ছা,